Well, hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. Thanks for stopping by, whether you're on live right now or if you're watching it later after it's recorded. Uh, that'll be okay too. Well, today this is going to be I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I already did that. This is a question and answer period along with the channel's end of month report coupled with it. So if you have anything you want to ask me in your live, just go ahead and put it in the remarks section there. Don't worry about interrupting me. If you're not live and it's later, please just put it in the comments. I will get back to you. I love hearing from all of you. And it is a good football day today, right? Nice temperatures here in Southern California right now. I hope all of you are having a good time today. As of now, this channel has 1,222 subscribers on it. Only up 2 since last month, but up is better than down, I guess, right? Like I said a couple minutes ago, if you got anything you want to question me on or make a comment about or something, just put it in the remarks. Don't worry about interrupting me. I'll stop what I'm doing and get with you. That YouTube's not pushing them out. I don't know what happened 6 months ago. I gave up trying to figure it out. I did try to figure it out, and it bothered me for a while because we were running like at 380 hours every 28 days. Now we're like at 120. It just went in 1 month. It went all the way down like that. But I'm still doing it, still having fun. The PC Gaming channel has 20 subscribers on it. That's up very one. But the support on that channel has been really, really poor. I'm really surprised because when I did some checking before I opened that, there's a lot of people interested in PC gaming and Xbox gaming out there on YouTube. But, when I first did a couple of Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator, they were pushing it out very fine. And then all of a sudden, they would get 120 views. And then the next one would only get 1. And after that, they would only go 1. Hi, Joe. Yeah, Roll Tide. That was a pretty exciting game yesterday. That was pretty exciting. I enjoyed that. So anyway, and then on my music one, there's only 14 subscribers and it's up 4, but the views are starting to come in fairly steady. Not a lot of them, but steady. Each thing that I put on there is starting to get some reviews on it. So that's making me real happy because I like my music and so forth. So that's it for the 3 channels as far as how big they are right now. And if you haven't been down there before, if you could go over to the music spins and sounds with Bill and the PC gaming with Bill and subscribe and put some comments down there, help those channels grow a little bit. Maybe YouTube will start pushing them out a little bit. They don't push this one out, and this one's a lot bigger. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, Tuscaloosa. Okay. Now, never stationed in Alabama. I was stationed in Georgia. I was at Robins Air Force Base, which is down in Warner Robins, Georgia, for a year, and when I was in the 5th Mobile Combat Group. But that was the only time I've ever been stationed down in that area of the country. Been through Atlanta a few times, but that's about it. On this in September live broadcast, this report here, and talking about 20, which we had a nice conversation on during the month. PC gaming, I put 1 out on American Truck Simulator, 1 on Euro Truck Simulator, 1 on National NHL 25, 1 on Out of the Park 25, and 1 on APC Golf. And they're not getting very many views. That's funny. But I enjoy playing those games, so it's not like it's making me do something I don't really want to do. So music, I did put out another video this week. I called it a look at the accessories. I was asked what kind of accessories I have. So I did that one. If you wanted to see, if you're interested in the music and my accessories, check it out. I did do 4 videos of the weekly Saturday show where I reviewed the music that I listened to during the week on vinyl and CD. And I did during the month, I did do 1 CD box review. I did Janis Joplin this month. I'm trying to do a CD box review once a month if I can. That takes a little bit more time, and sometimes I don't have the time it takes for me to listen to all of the CDs and that, but I get to them whenever it is. Okay. Sports games, payoff pitch, 84 playoffs. I did put out one. Second season football, I put out the 2021 Bills week number 5. VSU boxing by Chris White in Vegas. I put one out on that. Inside the Paint, I put 2 out. The 2022-2023 Boston Replay, games 12 and 13 are out there. Inside the Crease, I put one out on the 2006-2007 playoffs. I put one out on 49 highlight hockey, and I put out one on, well, I already talked about that, out of the park 25. And I did put that out on 2 channels for some reason. I don't know why. War board games, I didn't have any activity on the war board games this month. Hopefully that'll change around soon. Board games, I did put out a demo on a game called The Dark Quarter, which is an app-assisted game. And I also just recently put out a new games arrived one, where 3 more games from Gen Con come in. I was looking at my collection of games the other day, and I said, maybe maybe 2026 is going to be the year where I try very hard to not buy any games, because I got so many games between sports games and other type of games that I have not played that I really should do something about. Okay. Also, I don't have any new requests at hand. If you have anything you would like me to do, just let me know. I'll take a look at it. If I can do it, I'll do it, even if it costs me a little bit of money. But if I find it too hard, I'll let you know. But don't hesitate to ask me. I've been the last couple of years, I've done 3 or 4 requests by people. Oh, personal gaming. I've been going through this report pretty quick today. Personal gaming. Superstar Baseball. All the teams are through about 16 games right now. Season 26 still underway with 20 teams. I also did play, and I'll be putting on played a new game called Flip Tunes. It's a deck building game, a quick play deck building game. Be a video coming out this week on that. Check it out. A lot of fun. Small box game. One would like you would take on a trip with you. What's on the table working right now? Right now I have SSG basketball on the table. And I started a new project. I'm doing the 2022-2023 playoffs in the East. Whoever comes out of the East then will play whoever wins it, whoever was the leader in the real world and the real life in the West. Right now I'm playing my game number 1 in Miami at Milwaukee. Watch for that. That's a pretty cool game. I didn't put much out on it. I've only had it for like a little over a year, and I didn't play too much of it. So I'm still semi-learning right now, I guess you would call it. And I also have on the table, I have a game called Vantage, Vantage. This is an open world game built by Jamie Stonemaier from Stonemaier Games. And it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool game. It's 1 to 6 players, but what's really neat about it is you can have this Vantage set up and running in like 3 or 4 minutes. That's how small the setup is. It's got like 1,700 cards in there. It's not hard to handle them at all. Hi, David. Hi, David. Glad to see if you can stop by. Got any questions, just shoot them out there. This is a Q&A besides by giving me the report. But anyway, Vantage is a pretty cool game. It just came out in August. I was on the pre-order, and I got it, and I like it. I've showed it to a couple of my friends, and they've liked it just as well too. So if you're a multiplayer, then it's an exploration game. And it's open world. Pretty cool. I don't want to explain it. I could put out I don't want to put out any spoilers if I don't have to. I'm thinking there's enough videos out there as is. I'm thinking about doing a little video maybe this week on it, where just at the beginning of the game, so there's not too many spoilers for people. So that's Vantage from Stonemeyer Games. Really cool game. So that and SSG basketball is the only thing I got on the table right now. There'll be more coming. In October, I'm going to list you some stuff that I haven't thoughts on in October. Sean Coleman. Are you asking me where I've been? What do you mean by that? I haven't gone anywhere. Let me know what you mean by that. Well, anyway, let me know your thoughts on this, what I'm thinking of in October. If you got some other ideas, if you think I should be doing something else to help the channels grow or something more enjoyable, let me know. First of all, talking about 21 will be out as published down there. I think it's on the 12th. And then the Q&A at the end of the month is on the 26th. Let me see if that says the 12th on there. Yeah, on the 12th. And both of them at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And let's see. Okay, that's what I want to talk. The game giveaway and the culling sale. I said before I was going to do that when we got to 1,250. The way this channel is growing now, the way it has slowed down, we may never get to 1,250. So I am starting to work on building one right now that I'll put out this month when it's ready. I'll give you like a week notice, and I'm thinking about doing it live, and we'll get it going because the culling that needs to happen. I want to give a game away also. So I'll be working on that. Unboxings, if anything comes in, will continue. PC games on the PC Gaming with Bill channel will continue with I'm going to go about another month. Hopefully, if that the thing don't start to move better, because I don't understand why it's not getting pushed out more. The vinyl and CD show will continue over there on Music Spins and Sounds with Bill. More sports games and replays coming. Let's see what I'm thinking about right now. 49 Highlight Hockey. That's the quick play hockey game by them. And I got a project going on there with the Sabres. Fall Classic Baseball. I'm going to get the 56 Yankee replay. Haven't done it in a while. I'm probably going to get one or two more games in, and that'll be it for a while since baseball is winding down in real life. And let's see. Apple football. Time to get that baby back out on the table and get my 64 Bills replay continuing. SSG basketball, which I have on the table working right now. And Hockey Bones. That's what I got going right now. Solo or multiplayer demos once or twice a month by something will happen with something. So you don't want to miss anything. Go down there and hit that bell, and you'll get notification whenever I publish something. Hey, Ferner, how you doing? Yeah, I'm getting pretty far down in the report already this month. So you guys, Joe or David and Sean, anybody got anything they want to talk about? Put it in there because when I get down to the end of the report, we can do some chatting if you want to about anything. All right, time to talk about my favorite sports teams. Well, the Detroit Tigers. Last month, I said that they were going to make the playoffs and it'll be a one and done. They almost lost it. I don't know what happened today. They're in it. They won yesterday, the second last game of the season. They won it to get into the playoffs. But I don't know who the opponent's going to be at. And I haven't checked the baseball scores today. I was watching football and that. But anyway, the pitching is hurting. They're really, really hurting in their starting pitching. So as I thought they'd be one and done, I still think there'll be a one and done in the playoffs. It's a shame because they had going into the All-Star break this year, they were the best team and had the best record in all of baseball, and they almost got eliminated. No war games, but learning History Maker Baseball. History Maker Baseball is a lot of fun. I've got that one. I haven't played it in a while. Right now, one of the projects I got going with is with the Hall of Fame Classic Leagues that I developed through a dice draft. But no war games either right now. Okay, so that was the Tigers. The Buffalo Bills, well, as of today, they're 4-0. They scored in four games in the first 4 games of the season. They have scored 30 points or more, and they did that last year too. They're the only team to ever be able to do it 2 years in a row in the first 4 games. However, the offense looks pretty good, but I have concerns. My concern is on their defense. They seem to be lax at times, or they can't. One of the things they don't seem to be able to do is stop the run very well. So, until they get that boned up, I can't call them a championship team. They got a really good record. And I'm a big Bills fan, and I like that, and I get a little excited about that. But I got to be honest with you too. Defense needs some help. Let's see, the Boston Celtics. Well, the preseason is going to be starting, and but the Celtics haven't played yet. I looked up in their roster the other day. Is this Josh Allen's year? Well, if you're talking about Josh Allen winning the Super Bowl, I would think that he's probably highly rated as a potential team to win the Super Bowl. But like I just said, I'm concerned because of the defense. If they expect Josh Allen to score 30 or more points, 17 games in the regular season and then into the playoffs, they got another thing coming. The defense needs to start helping out some more because some of the teams that they have beaten, I thought they should have been beaten worse. But it's my opinion, mine only. Okay, and the Bills, I thought the Celtics, I looked at their roster just yesterday. Boy, there's a lot of names on there that I don't even know, and then I saw a headline this morning that Al Horford finally made his decision, and he's going to be signing a free agent contract with Golden State this year. So there's their big veteran that's gone. Porzingis is gone. Holiday's gone. Tatum's out for the year. So heaven's going to know. This is going to be – I'm not going to get disappointed in them. I'm already predicting that they might not even make the playoffs, but I want to have fun watching them anyway, see what the rest of the squad can do without a lot of those names anymore. And then the Buffalo Sabres, preseason's in progress. They're 3-1 in preseason. And I've only got to watch one game, but I've seen some clips, and I follow a couple other guys on there. And there's a couple things that we're seeing that's really, really gives us some hope. Hope. I'm going to say hope because they haven't made the playoffs in 20 years, 15 years, something like that. But anyway, one of Lindy Ruff's goals this year was to make this team harder to play against, and that's what it's looked like. It's happened now. They're out hitting people. They're outscoring people, but we'll see how that happens when the regular season starts and everybody's playing all their starters. So we'll see. One thing I was really mad about, the Buffalo Sabres channel, which is www.sabres.com, advertised that they would be videoing or let you see the game if it's not on NHL or on ESPN. Well, the last 2 games I went up on there, and as soon as I clicked on view the game, it tells me you're not eligible in your area for that video. Come on, why should I be blacked out in Southern California for a game in Detroit or Buffalo? That's really dumb. Blackout stuff's really drove me crazy over the years. Okay, now, as far as for me, my reading time is down a little bit. I haven't been reading every day. It's been skipping a little days for one reason or another. I'm still on Night Moves, the Tom Clancy NetForce book. But I just ordered, what did I just order? Okay, I just ordered a book named Walking in the Shadow of the Blues. And it's the Whitesnake story, the musical group, the Whitesnake story. I picked the Whitesnake this year or late last year as a group that I kind of missed during their heydays, that I wanted to get more of their music, and I wanted to learn more about that group since I like their sound. That's the book I'm going to hopefully help me learn more about them. And TV shows, Alien Earth, that was pretty cool. That really leaves it open for another one. The Alien series is great all the way through. And then I just finished watching Terminalist Dark Wolf. That was really active. That was a pretty cool one. Yeah, Fender, I have played Replay Baseball Cards and Dice, but I haven't done it recently. One of the projects I got there is going on in there is a tournament with the all franchise teams tournament, and I haven't played it. Maybe I should break it out and put one up there before baseball shuts down here in the season. I've been thinking that. Let me make a little note of that one. Do you have it? And do you play it? I also have Replay Basketball, which is a pretty good game too, and I haven't played that in a while. That'll probably get out there this winter also. Yeah, like I said, that Terminal List Dark Wolf, that was really a lot of action in that one. Board games, I'm still waiting on 2 of the post-Gen Con games. Yeah, looking to get it. They have a lot of different seasons available over there at Replay Games too for it. And so, just do a lot of research and pick out ones that you'll think you'll have the most fun. I had the 68 season, the all franchise team season. I think the other one I have is called like the 80s Diamond Gems or something like that. Anyway, can't remember offhand the exact name of it that I have for Replay. And how am I doing health-wise? Well, with COVID on the rise out here in California, again, I'm not sequestered, but I am being careful when I'm around people. If I'm around people I can't trust, I wear a mask, and just trying to keep myself healthy. I'm waiting for the VA. They still haven't got the information when their Moderna boosters are going to come in. They think it's going to be in October. And so I'll drive down to the VA and get my booster. I've been getting it every year at Rite Aid pharmacies, and then Rite Aid went out of business, closed all their stores everywhere. So I can't get it at Rite Aid no more. So anyway, I'll be getting my flu shot too. I do it every year. I've been getting a flu shot for, I don't know, since 1966, I guess, when I went into the military. They used to make us get it every year. And I just continued on all the time. Dead ball era. I don't have a lot of what I could call dead ball errors. There's a lot of the players in Superstar Baseball League that I'm in that come from the dead ball era, but it's not overwhelming. But I don't have any particular seasons. I think in Status Pro Advanced, I have some years that might have been classified dead ball, since I don't right now remember the classification when dead ball era was. Like, was it 1996 to 19 or 20 or 1896 to 1930 or something like that? If you know what the error was, let me know. Should have brought up my list up. So that's the end of my report. So if you were just hanging around for the report, that's fine. But if you want to chat about something, let's see what this is. Bill, use a VPN and you can watch the blackout games. Oh, Joe, thank you very much. I will, next time that they're going to do one like that, I'll turn my VPN on and see if I can get it. Joe, you have any action going on in your war games? David, how about you? What do you got going on? Any sports games, board games, war games? I know it's not, this isn't our normal monthly chat, but I finished up pretty quickly, so I thought I'd give everybody a chance for a few minutes to bring anything up if they wanted to. Oh, yeah, Space Empires 4X. We talked about that earlier this month. Pretty cool game. Just trying to see if what the. Oh, what I have in Replay Baseball just brought me a list. I have the 68 season, the all-time franchise set. I have what's called the 1980 Diamond Decades Volume 3 set. Yeah, I really like History Maker Golf, and I keep saying I want to bring one out every month, and then it keeps just getting away from me. Making another note on that. I just did a quick search for the dead ball era. And this one, it says approximately or roughly from 1900 to 1920. I thought it started before then. Several different searches all came up with that same information. So I probably have some teams from those eras, especially in the Status Pro Advanced. Let me see what I got here. Status Pro Advanced. Yeah, I got the 1910 to 1920 greatest team sets in that one. So that's probably would be fitting in there very well. Nothing in Napa for that old. Nothing in Payoff Pitch or Pine Tar for that old. So, yeah, I was thinking about that this morning about games in 2026. When I was thinking about these last two games coming in from Gen Con, and I'm playing them because I get them solo and that, but I just have so many games now that I can play that I don't play that I think in 2026 I may just put a mortuarium on myself on multiplayer games. Maybe I'll pick up a war game or certain, but when it comes to war games, hopefully some of this stuff's going to be coming in off of the Kickstarters and P500s. So right now, let's say I have I have 7 games and 1 upgrade kit on war games, all on looks like GMT's P500, but I just like none of those are even close to going to print yet. And a couple of them were with DVG. So Deep Drive. I've heard a lot about Deep Drive. I looked at it once or twice, and I have never picked it up. For why? I don't have the foggiest idea. There's sometimes I don't pick up a game is just because the day I looked at it, I might have thought, well, I have too many games as it is, which I do. So anyway, that culling will come in. I'll be doing that. I'm not waiting until 1,250 because at the rate it's growing, we're only at 1,222. And when I said it, the 1250, we had moved up. We were going up, and we got to 1224 or 2224. We went all the way back to 2020. Now we're up to 2022 again. So I'm just going to do one. I'll let you all know. Be a fair price, including shipping, or better than fair price, I hope. If you're interested in something. I don't know. In the past, when I've done them, I've actually put pictures of the games on it and made a big slideshow. I don't know if I have enough time to do a slideshow like that, but what I may do is I may have all of the games listed and have it, whether it's 1 or 3 players, 1 to throw or solo, something there so that if something sounds like you might like it, you can go do some checking on it because the giveaway and the sale won't start for like another week or so after I post that. So there will be board games. There will be a few war board games. And I don't know if there'll be anything from sports related on it this time. I'll have to take a look. Last time I had some sports related stuff when I did the 3 giveaways, and somebody picked a couple seasons from Status Pro Advance, I think. Okay. Unless anybody got something else they want to talk, I'll wait a couple more minutes here and then I'll shut it down. It is a football Sunday, and all you got people probably watching football, or you have stuff going on. Hey, Joe, you still have it on the table having fun. So have you played through it a couple times or more than one time? Like when I had it on the table for me, I did one of the solo scenarios, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. Yes, I do play Hockey Blast, but I have not played it in a long time. It's kind of slipped down the list of my hockey games that not that I don't like it, that I prefer, I would say that. So, that's why I say I have so many games and some of them just get naturally left to pushed aside and abused. They don't get their fair share on the table. Yes, I do play Hockey Blast. I've got some sort of, I don't know, let me see if I got a project out on that one. Hockey Blast. It looks like I got an all-time greats single elimination tournament in progress. Haven't played it in a long time. Working through a solo game, first time game so far. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get through them and a little bit of the learning curve, but I remember it vividly, and I really did like it. And it just hasn't been on the table for a real long time, and that's another shame. As these new games keep coming in, they keep hogging up table space. That's why I might just put my personal mortuary I'm buying next year. Okay, everybody, make sure you mark your calendars for Talking About 21, which will be on the 12th of October, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bring your subjects to the table or to the channel, whatever you want to call it. It's not only me with the subjects. Anybody can bring up a subject. Some of you guys have been following me here now for a while. And tell your friends about it. Maybe get some more people on, get some more chat going on. And we had a pretty good chat the last 2 times. Let's see if we can build it up a little bit. I'd like to get a following us live, and then I would start doing more live, but never had a copy before. Got it on the latest P500. All right, so you might have got the updated things. I don't know if anything's been updated since I got mine, Joe. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. Now I want to thank all of you for coming in and sharing with me a little bit today. Listen to my nonsense. I know the has changed. Compass has a sale going on. Hey, Jeff, I didn't even know you were on. Oh, hello. Thanks for stopping by. I'll go over there and check out that Compass sale. Anything in particular at Compass that interests you in the sale? Okay, got here. I was just about to wrap it up when you come on and said that. Is there any? I have been thinking about combat also. When I was up at Vegas in July for the baseball tournament that I go up there for, the APA championships, one of the guys is a subscriber, and he came in and he was as a subscriber to the channel. He was coming in and talk to me, and he recommended I get combat. And I think the only reason I have pushed away from combat is the cost. But he told me that it was well worth it, and I have thought about it several times since I came back from Vegas, and maybe I'll treat myself to it so that when I go on this mortuarium in 2026, if I do a purchasing stoppage, I can. Combat 1. Yeah, that's the one that he recommended that I should try. He's the same guy that gave me the gift when I was up there, when he handed me Boots on the Ground, the game, and said, "Here, this is for you. Thanks." That was much appreciated. $45 off. They're going to really check. I'm going to be checking as soon as I shut this video down today. I'm going to be going over there and looking at that. Okay, Jeff, if you had anything you want to talk about, bring it on up, or everybody, Joe or anybody else, David, give it a couple more minutes now that Jeff came on before I shut it down, because we're up to coming up on 38 minutes. I'll wait up to about 40. And I think if nobody has anything else they want to talk about, we'll just shut her down for now, and we'll come back on October 12th for the Talking About 21. I was looking over at that football game. I don't know who likes what, but Kansas is taking it to Baltimore right now, 27-13. Wow, in the third. Wanted to say hello and hope everyone is well. Yeah, I'm doing fine, Jeff. Appreciate you coming in, saying hello. Okay, then. Well, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down unless somebody brings it in before I do this. And so I just wanted to say, take care of yourselves out there. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with me for a while. Be kind to each other.